much bigger these have gotten, you guys. I am feeling so much more confident with this decision watching these get bigger and bigger. Look at that tiny little baby. That's a new thing. So little. Really encouraging. There's little leaves coming up on the areas of the squash vine that had been completely covered up, so that's nice. So we are just waiting for my husband to get up. He'll get up in the next hour or so, playing outside while it's nice, and then we are gonna measure and do some stuff for converting the rabbit cages. I'm really excited. We're gonna build one new cage and then start converting the old cage for the quail. Yeah, super excited. Tomorrow's my birthday, so this is kind of like Mother's Day birthday present. Hi Marmy, good morning. I am the rooster now. Do you need some good scratches? As soon as she started laying eggs, she started squatting for me, so I'm officially in charge. I've gotten Joe to squat for me as well. She will be the next one. That's Joe. That's Marmy. Joe will be the next one to start laying eggs, and she has squatted for me once, so I'm hopeful that it'll be like within the next couple weeks. Okay, so we've built this one hutch, which is empty right now. This is an old hutch that's much bigger that we have the does with their babies in right now. This is going to get converted to the quail cage. It's going to get the bottom removed and some stuff taken out, but essentially we're going to be using the same thing. We're going to use this same design and build 2 more of these, but have it not be separated and not be 2 cages. It'll be one big cage for both the moms. And we're just going to scoot these down and put one more here, and then eventually a third one. And then this will get moved to the opposite side of the chicken coop. So we'll literally have one long fence line of animals. So we'll have our quail here, chicken coop, and then 3 bunny hutches. And then this hutch that's double, my dog's barking at a non-existent threat. These cages that are double will be what is used for the grow out, so we can separate boys and girls. They'll be too small to breed or anything, but then we'll know who's who. And then the moms will have bigger cages just in general to have while they're nursing, because these are great for when they first kindle and they have the nest boxes. It's a small space, but whenever they're bigger and they're still nursing, they need to be in a bigger space. Hi May, good morning. Hi Nightingale, you have a bunny in your food. I need to feed them because now they're going through so much feed since the babies are actually eating food. You're not supposed to be in there. Hi. A little bit of weeding in this bed this morning. Everything's doing pretty well. Look at how much this oregano has just taken. These are 2 different types of oregano. One's Italian, one's German. I don't remember, but like it's gotten so big. The parsley's doing pretty well. The sage is doing well considering it's just being laid on and jumped on by the dogs. And then this lemon thyme still just smells so fabulous. I need to figure out what to put this in, maybe some chicken, but this smells so good. So this is how tiny the caterpillars are when they first hatch. This is a brand new monarch caterpillar, like fresh out the egg. They're so sweet, bubbas. Okay, so they're freaking out because they have to be in here while I get this egg. But oh my goodness, I was just saying this morning that I think Joe's gonna start laying eggs, and she did. Yay! Now we're gonna have 2 chickens an egg. Guys, so we have one vehicle and it's just a small car. So all of the materials have to fit in one car. It is very tight in here. I had to actually move. This originally was coming straight forward and I couldn't put my car in gear, so I had to have the Lowe's guy help me unload everything and reload it into a new spot. But I smashed my finger. But yeah, so we are working with very, very minimal resources here. And I am just sitting in traffic at a very long light because there's a lot of traffic in Jacksonville when you live in the middle of the city. Well, the middle of the suburbs of 1 million people plus city. All right, hopefully you can hear me over the lawnmower. So I've got the 2 tomatoes that I sprouted from suckers that I'm gonna plant in place of those other ones. And I've got some eggs from my girls because they're little, and I figured I might as well use the little ones. I'm gonna replant those. I've got neem oil mixed up. I'm gonna spray that on my plants now that it's cooled off for the evening. And then I went and got hay, and I'm going to mulch everything because I'm hoping that if I can keep the ground more mulched, it'll stay cooler for the tomato plants and they won't die as quickly. And then me and my husband are gonna start on the cages later. I don't know if we'll get to those today. It's been an interesting day. My son is eating pretzels and raisins, and the chickens are eyeing those raisins. But let's get planting. Okay, these roots on these tomato plants look so great. This has been about a week and a half that I put these in here, and already they're looking so great. So I'm really excited about these going in the ground now. Trimmed off the bottom 2 little branches on this, so it's literally just going to be the very top of the plant that's going to be sticking out of the ground. So hopefully it does super well with that head start. Doesn't look like much, but hopefully these will do okay. They still have plenty of time to grow. I'm going to spray them with some neem oil so they don't just get attacked as soon as they are. So I noticed this sucker, and I think I'm going to trim this sucker and find another sucker on from this plant, because I'm sure there is one that I can cut, and try and propagate those, because I just have a feeling that that guy's gone too. And then I'm just gonna have huge empty space in my garden that I'm like, can only grow so much okra. So we'll see if I can propagate some of these. Trying to do anything with a moody, almost 3-year-old is rough. He, as you can see, is not the easiest to deal with sometimes. Hi, ladies. So I'm gonna just water all of this really well now that it's all mulched, and hopefully it does pretty good. And then I'm gonna trim some suckers and plant those before we go inside. Uh-oh. I moved these okra starts over from another part of the garden. They'd come up like amongst the eggplants and some of the peppers. And I just figured they were not going to get big because they're already completely covered. So I try to be as gentle as possible and move them over here. We'll see if they last. If not, they weren't getting any bigger, so it's okay. Okay, so I got this done. Got the mulching done. I got the baby's tomatoes planted. I got the okra moved. My husband's working on the rabbit hutch. It's just been a day. So we're calling it good here. We'll make another video about the rabbit hutches later, but this is my sign off for today. I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna harvest one more eggplant that I see right here and put that with our beans for tonight. So hope you guys had a good day.